I want to say hello to everyone out there. Hope you had a pleasant day. Hope your night is nice and calm. Today we're going to touch on something very important. It's all about detoxifying one of the most important organs of the body. It's the liver. And I'm going to mention the herb that I'm talking about. You can read it below. But this is something that I'm going to share with you because many of you are on pain medications somewhere along the line, muscle relaxers, anti-inflammatories. Not only you, but millions of people worldwide, arthritis, degenerative disc disease, degenerative arthritis. So let's go right into it and talk a little bit about one of the most important organs of our body. It's the old liver. Let's give you a little insight on the liver. The liver is the largest glandular organ of the body, performs multiple critical functions. It helps keep our body pure. This is what filtrates the toxins. This is what gets rid of the harmful substances, not only from the medications, but from what we breathe in, the pollutants, the foods, the additives, the toxins that come into our system. The average liver weighs approximately 3 pounds, located in the right upper portion right here in the abdominal cavity, right under that diaphragm area. The liver has 4 lobes. It receives about 1.5 quarts of blood every minute. So you could tell us that how important this really is. It is considered a gland, even though it's an organ. It does secrete chemicals and it produces bile. It's a substance needed to digest fats. This bile actually goes down into the intestine. It breaks up into smaller pieces so it could be absorbed easier into the intestine area. This, not only in addition to bile, but it detoxifies the blood. It gets rid of the harmful substances that we talked about, particularly alcohol, drugs. This particular thing is just an amazing, amazing organ. I just want to give you some insight to let you know that it has so many bodily functions, from hormones to cholesterol, and the list goes on and on. So I just want to give you just a basic understanding how important the liver is. But I want you to understand that if you have, or if you are, or someone in your family has been taking medications, not only pain medications, but blood pressure medication, cholesterol medication. Obviously, the liver produces cholesterol. So people say, I don't want to take so much cholesterol. Well, there's no known fact today in science that can tell you of cholesterol from food to blood cholesterol. In other words, there are people that take in so many eggs, eat so much meat that have low cholesterol. And there are other people out there that don't eat eggs, that don't eat meat, and are very, very aware of their nutrition and have high cholesterol. Now, that's another situation, but again, remember the liver manufactures cholesterol. So that is one of the most important things I wanted you to bring out, because what this herb is about, it's called milk thistle. Now, this is a magical herb. Now, here is someone, you're looking at him. My bilirubin, okay, was a little elevated. It's always been my whole life. There's what they call Gilbert syndrome, where many people have elevated bilirubin, and it's still normal. But every time I go on the milk thistle, it comes right down again. I have put hundreds of people who had all types of toxic problems on this milk thistle, and I tell you, about 90% of them is like magic. Let's go into a little bit about milk thistle to give you a little bit understanding what it is, how it works. This has been around for ancient times. It's in the ragweed family. It's a flowering herb, primarily in the Mediterranean countries. Some people may call it holy thistle or Mary thistle, but you're going to see it called milk thistle. They use this for primarily liver problems. It detoxifies. When we hear conditions like jaundice, cirrhosis, hepatitis, even gallbladder disorders, It's actually known to help lower cholesterol. It's actually known to help type 2 diabetes and cirrhosis. We find people who are diabetic who have more higher cholesterol, but it actually has an effect on it. So the other main ingredient I wanted to bring out for everyone is silymarin. Now you sound silly, just remember silymarin is the main active ingredient in milk thistle. It is both an inflammatory, an anti-inflammatory, and an antioxidant type of thing. So that's why it has so many benefits. Just in summary, yes, it is magic for the liver. And I recommend, if you ask me, I would recommend everyone to go on milk thistle. Now, you don't have to stay on this your whole life. It's good to go on like any other herb, maybe for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and get off a little bit and go back on. I don't believe living on herbs. I always believe in giving the body its own physiological healing, its own physiological rest, and anything too much is no good. But it's known to help people with type 2 diabetes. It's known to help people lowering LDLs, which is the low-density lipoproteins, and cholesterol, which obviously is linked to heart disease. It's also known to, let me just grab this one quick thing so I don't lose this on you. But it's also known to actually boost up the immune system. It has so many amazing effects. When it comes down to side effects, I would tell you to always contact your doctor, because if you're taking other medications, like we say, all herbs affect different medications. Not that you'll have problems, I highly doubt it. Most people will take it into a capsule or teas. There are great milk thistle teas, really good ones, and they actually taste pretty good. You can look into that. But generally, I don't see many side effects. If you are breastfeeding, you want to avoid it. If you have ragweed allergies, you may want to look into this, as well as possible estrogen problems. But I always recommend to check with your doctor to make sure that you are not a candidate where it is going to give you any particular side effect. But this is something, again, this cleanses, it filters, it detoxifies the most important organ, as far as I'm concerned, in the body. I mean, don't get me wrong, all the organs are important, but this liver is known to work with all the organs. And if this liver is unhealthy, then all the organs become sicker much easier. Now, people are going to ask me a few things about how much do I take, and I'm going to tell you that right now. We're going to keep this nice and short and nice and sweet. So we look at the health benefits. As we just mentioned, there are many. But when it comes down to, your bilirubin high, your liver enzymes that are elevated, get on that milk thistle. It really is an amazing, amazing herb. It just cleanses. You're going to thank me. You'll be amazed that this is like magic. It just filtrates, it cleans, it helps rejuvenate the cells. Yes, we can live up to 10% of our liver, but you don't want to get that far. If you have a cirrhosis or a fatty liver, this is something that's magic. From cancers to diseases. The first thing that I would recommend anyone when it comes down to any type of toxic condition, because obviously disease is tied into toxicity, right into the intestines, liver. You got to cleanse that liver. It's very important. All right, let's go into a few different things here. Just to wind down, you can see a little bit about the silymarin here, as well as milk thistle. You'll see here, this is a double strength. This is 300 milligrams. The average strength is approximately, here's another one with botanicals in here, but the average strength is approximately 150, 175 milligrams. Let's go ahead and move this. I don't want to get all this involved. Okay, so here you see here, healthy liver, milk thistle extract. Solaray is a very good vitamin company. There are many of them. I'm not here to promote anything here. There are many different good companies out there. Most of them come in capsules. I've seen them in tablets too, but the capsules are actually good. Milk thistle here, you can see here, this is a lot of different herbs, a lot of different vitamin companies will put milk thistle in their particular formulation to let you know that you are getting a good cleansing effect of that liver. So let me just go ahead and give you some dosing, because this is probably what you're going to be asking me quite often. Adults over 18 years of old, basically viral hepatitis, even nasal symptoms, anything to do primarily on that, even cirrhosis, approximately 160 to 800 milligrams of this silymarin divided into 3 doses. They say that over 3 weeks. Now, what I recommend people to do out there, I'm taking this particularly off the Mayo Clinic. The Mayo Clinic I respect. They have lots of research for diabetes type 2. They mention 200 to 230 milligrams of silymarin by mouth 1 to 3 times daily for 4 to 12 weeks. Diabetic neuropathy, 140 milligrams of this by mouth 3 times daily for 3 months. Liver damage, 160 to 800 milligrams. So we're looking primarily that if I was going to cleanse, I would start out on 2, maybe 150 to 175 milligrams twice a day. Monitor it, see how you feel. And again, we look at things like osteoarthritis, even radiation, skin irritation, maybe from chemotherapy, liver damage from other toxins or drugs that you're taking. Anything to do with the liver. It is a great herb. I really hope that this gives you a good insight on this particular herb. I wanted to share it with you because it can really help sustain a healthy body and give you a long life and a happy life to keep your body nice and strong. Realize that, we are toxifying our system all the time. So we need to detox. Lots of water is very important. But for people who are on medications, which is most of the world, in all respects, something to consider. Do your homework, speak to your doctor, and I really hope this makes a big change for you, your family, and your health. I ask you to subscribe, share this video with others. I have many hundreds of self-help videos here. I've been really pushing nutrition. There's been so many people who've been requesting this kind of stuff, so I'm trying to keep up doing the best I can. I enjoy being here on these live streams. It makes my job a lot easier. We love you very much too. We appreciate it. Have a great day. We'll catch up with you real soon. Bye-bye now.